Hey, happy Tuesday, everybody. Welcome to Bizchicks TV, the place to be for tips, tools, and strategies to help you build a profitable business that's fun to run and to take the hassle out of your hustle. You know it's Tuesday. The digital diva is in the house. Terry Johnson, online from New York City, is here to help us with our social media marketing and our digital media strategies. And so, once again, we want to say welcome to you that are watching live on the replay, and without further ado, here's TJ.
Hey, everybody, welcome to another week where we talk about marketing strategies and things that you need to know to build your business online because the reason why is because things are always changing. And we've said that. I say that a lot here that things change all the time. That's why I get mad when I'm searching for something online and I see it and I'm like, the date is 2016. I'm like, that doesn't help me in 2022. So there's a lot of old information. There's a lot of things out there that need to be updated. People aren't updating it, but we're doing that here. So this is where I'm going to bring you the latest that you need to know for business. For business, because I always say that when we talk about marketing strategies for social media marketing online, is that there's two tracks. There's the influencer creator track, which their objective is to get a brand deal. And then there's the small business track, which we're on. We don't want a brand deal. I mean, that's not what we're that's not our goal. Our goal is revenue. Our goal is money in our bank account, a business bank account, getting more customers, getting more leads, getting more sales, revenue, people buying our products and services. That's what we're about. But
Yep.
the influencer track is the one that gets the most attention online when you hear news stories about social media apps. And in particular, I'm going to talk about Instagram and Meta because they have been in the last 2 weeks or so, they have thrown a lot of stuff in the mix and people are all upset. And I'm saying, well, that doesn't apply to me because we're not on the influencer track. So we're not here for likes. We're not here. I mean, we are here for likes. Don't get me wrong. We're here for likes because that's an indicator of the content message hitting the right target, hitting the right person, hitting the right people. So but those things that they're concerned about, because they need to take likes and numbers of people that follow them, they need to take that to the corporation, the business or whatever, and say, hey, I have this many people, I'm an influencer. But we don't do that. We want people, numbers, to get the attention to our message, and then get them in that I call the customer journey, where you're telling them something they need to know, you're solving their problem, and you're saying, here, come along with me, call to action to the thing that I'm selling. So you see how those two tracks are different? They're not the same. They're not the same. So what Instagram is doing that's got everybody upset, like the card, those people are influencers, they're upset. We're not, because our purpose, our goal, content marketing, using social media marketing online, is to get customers that buy from us.
Right.
So, and there's evidence of people not having millions of followers, but having a very successful business online where the cash register is ringing online for them. The money's going into their bank account. The revenue is coming in for their business. So, okay, Instagram is like, they're upset because reels, and it's, well, I don't get upset because I'm like, well, reels is just short form video. I can do that anywhere. My message is that I need to create the right message at the right time for the right people. That's what it is for business. That's what marketing is. And if it's on Instagram, well, then if it's not on Instagram and it's on TikTok, then guess what? I'm going to TikTok.
Right.
The platform doesn't matter. Really,
Mm.
it doesn't. It doesn't. I'm here to say that because the noise that we hear online when Instagram does something, or Twitter, or I don't care who it is, it's like that's for influencers. Are you an influencer in the true traditional sense that we said that they are online to hawk a product, or talk about a product or put a message up or build up their numbers so they can take that data and get a brand deal. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. That's why I say, okay, we need to talk about where the attention is. That's number one. That's number one. And before that, we need to talk about discoverability. We talk about that a lot here, right?
Yeah, we do.
Discoverability. That's what we need.
Yeah. You mentioned our messaging,
Mm-hmm.
and you always tell us we need to have our messaging right for the right audience. Having our what it is that we do, and I was thinking about this the other day. I'm like, what is my message?
Right.
Because you can go in 15 or 20 different directions, but what is your main message? Once you understand and got your message down, then, hey, Jill, now that the message is down and you know what you want to talk about, but you're talking to your audience. You're not
Yeah.
talking to
Mhm.
everybody.
Everybody, yeah. Yeah,
The
you can't.
influencer is talking to everybody
Right. They
for
think they
different,
are, but they're not really. But
but
they think they are. Hmm.
for a different purpose.
Right. Right.
We're talking to our community for a singular purpose.
And Jill says likability. Yes, that's it. Likability. And Tachi's here. Hey, Dr. Tachi.
Hey, Tachi.
You have to be likable. There has to be a connection. You can't just go, okay, and I see this when and I'm using Instagram as not the excuse, the example, because it's been so much focused on, well, I have to dance and jump around and do the stuff that people are doing in reels. Why? Why? Does your customer want you to jump around? I mean, you can if you like, do it, but you don't have to do what they're doing. If you do something different, you stand out. That's why I bring up TikTok, I bring up Old Man Steve. There's a whole bunch of people I can list that they're not on TikTok dancing. And a matter of fact, I was listening to one of Gary Vaynerchuk's videos the other day, and he was doing a keynote talking to a group. I don't know what the group was. I think it was real estate, um people in real estate. And he was saying about, okay, getting on TikTok. And he's like, you don't have to dance on TikTok. I don't dance.
I don't either.
He doesn't dance. What he does is he repurposes all his stuff that he talks about in other places, and and of course he has an editing team because he's got the money for it. But he takes everything that he does online, podcast, video, keynote, whatever, and he clips it. It's a clip, and he's talking to people, or he's sitting at a table, or he's on the stage. He's never danced. And that was one of the things that I said, that you don't have to dance. The thing about TikTok is that that's what the influencers are doing. They're doing that. And because they need to build up their numbers.
Mm.
And Dr. Right. I don't dance on TikTok. Right. Why would we? Unless that's something, a part of your personality that you want to bring to, you're the dancing realtor or something. I don't know. You know what I mean?
You shall not see me dancing.
You can dance if you want. I mean, it gets the
Right.
attention, but if everybody's doing the same thing on reels and they're getting exhausted, because I see the people, I got to do reels 3 times a day. Well, not really.
Who told you that? It's see, the content's supposed to come out when you've got something important to say.
Right.
When you want to share something. What
Right.
did you say? Educate, entertain, and inform.
Educate, inform, entertain, all of those things. And you can do that
Without
in a
dancing?
non-dancing way, just your personality. So they people, and these are business owners that I see, people that have businesses. Oh, I gotta do. No, you don't have to do that unless are you an influencer? You want to be an influencer where you got to get the 50,000, 100,000 followers and this many likes, and you go to the brand and say, here, look at what I have, this is my engagement rate. Now we need those things as business owners, but in a different form and fashion.
Right.
Different, because our track is revenue. Our track is putting a message out, and social media happens to be the place to do it now. It used to be TV ads, it used to be newspaper ads, it used to be radio ads. It still can be that if that's where your audience is, but it's about where your audience is. And right now, everybody's online.
Yep.
And go ahead.
No, TikTok is the thing. I can remember one of the first TikToks I saw was a dentist for kids who went on and was talking about how to clean your teeth or whatever. And
Mm-hmm.
it was a very, and get kind of like the after school specials that we
Yes.
used to watch. It
Yeah.
was like that, but it
Right.
was educational.
On their it's because it's on their level. Those
Right,
after school specials were on the teens level.
right.
It
So
was a message, but it was on the teens level.
So our messages need to be on our audience's level.
Yes.
And
Yes.
then in our audience, most of them don't dance. So
Right.
we put out information that is good. Somebody told me today, you should make yours longer. I was like, no,
Why?
whatever. I do shorts and TikToks
Right.
talking about real estate. Did you know what this means or
Yeah, just a
whatever?
quick bite.
Snacks, just a
Right. A
little
little pop.
something.
Do you when you're eating popcorn, do you just get one little handful and go, "Oh, I'm done"? No, you say you go back in and get it. And okay, Jill has a comment. Lots of comments. Thank you, ladies. Thank you, everybody. Jill says, "I appreciate authenticity. Like when I feel I'm getting the essence of that person, not an act." Tabitha Brown, Gary V, you too. Oh, thank you. I
Thank
think the
you.
most successful are the truly authentic, and that's what it is, Jill. Authentic. Authentic means being yourself. Authentic means I need to do a reel. I pick up the phone. What am I going to say? I only have a certain amount of time, 15 seconds, 30 seconds, whatever.
Yep.
What do I start with where they have where I can hook them in and then they listen to the rest of it and they want to consume it, just like the popcorn. So that's what I mean. So you just yourself. You say what you have to say. Right? So you say
Yep.
what you have to say.
And it's you. Only
Yes,
you can deliver your message.
exactly.
I mean, I know it sounds like, okay, that
Oh.
should be obvious, but only you
No,
can prevent
but
forest
see,
fires.
it's obvious, but who does it? Does it everybody they don't do that. It's
No.
obvious. It's like, okay, you want to lose weight. What's the obvious thing? When you want to lose weight, what do? You cut back your calories, you increase your physical, you do exercise to go to the gym. Those are the two things. If there was a pill, we would have it already. So there's no pill. Tati says, I used to love okay, hold on. I used to love the after school specials. Me too. Me too. They were good. But they were on the messaging on their level. Jill says, another common quality that I noticed after writing the above, I regards to who I mentioned is consistency. Right. Consistency is a part of your content marketing goals. I mean, you just have to keep going. You have to keep going sometimes, and I hear this a lot when I follow a lot of people on YouTube because I'm trying to build up the YouTube channel. So I follow a lot of people like Roberto Blake, and there's a couple others, nickname and a couple others, and they say you just have to keep doing it until one of the videos hits, and once one of the videos hits, that's like the gates open.
And okay, something else I learned? What is the purpose of you putting your information out there? Just to
Right.
get numbers, or are you wanting to inform, entertain, and educate? So if
Right.
you are doing that, it doesn't matter if when you write a book, you write the book because it's something that resonated with you. That's why you wrote the book, not necessarily, oh, I'm going to make a bestseller. If the book happens to become a bestseller, that's great, but you wrote the book because you wanted to share a part of you, or you wanted to share something that resonates, a topic that resonates with you that you feel would help somebody else. At least that's what I thought the reason
Right.
for
That's
writing the
what
book.
it is. That's what I'm trying to say, that you're here to put up your message. Marketing is the right message at the right time for the right person. That's all it is. And it's been like that since you can go back to the bazaars and whatever, and when there was trading fruit and nuts and vegetables at the stall. It's all about being in the right place at the right time. So the right place is online, social media, and it could be Instagram. It was Instagram. It was Facebook. Now it's TikTok. Now it can go. It's probably going to go back to Facebook. So that's why I'm like, I'm really excited about what Facebook is doing, because they're going to start putting your post. If you have a page, they're going to put your post in front of more people. Who isn't happy about that? The only people that aren't happy about that is, okay, the people that don't run their business on Facebook, and they're going to see a lot of stuff they don't know.
Right.
And they're going to get, some of them will get so upset. Some of them will go, "Oh, um, I need that," or "My sister needs that," or "My friend was talking about needing that." See how that works? And it's all about discoverability, and then brand awareness. Another thing that I talk about. So I have, let me tell you what I had. So I had a list. I'm not going to go over them because we don't, I'll do the rest when we do part 2. But it's bringing brand awareness, attracting new customers, creating brand loyalty, engaging with customers, and educating current and potential customers.
Mm,
Those are some of the goals. Those, I think, those are the top ones. But
I
the
like
first one has to be discoverability and bringing awareness to what you do. Because if no one knows what you do, how can they buy what you have to sell?
right, and that brings up a good point. The first time somebody meets you is not because you're selling them something; it's because you're informing them of something,
Right.
or you're educating them,
Or you're
or
doing something in an entertaining way that catches their attention. That's what
right.
TikTok is. TikTok is fun, engaging, quick videos. You make people happy. You tell a joke. You do that, or you tell your message, or you do it in an entertaining way. And I always say the dancing, dancing bear, dancing monkeys, and I know Dr. Tati laughs at that. But that's what I mean. You don't have to be a one-man band with the, doing all the instruments. You don't have to do that. That's where people are coming with the Reels announcement, that Reels was going to, take over the feed, blah, blah, blah. And then Adam Mosseri had to roll it back. And he said, oh, they're taking the test away for now. And he didn't say for now. He said they had to refine it and they're going to make it workable. That means it's coming back.
It's
That means
all,
it's not going away.
but TJ, it is already back. I was over there posting something, and it already has
Oh,
the
yeah. Let me
same
see.
little icons and stuff all down the side, looking just like TikTok. I was like,
Let me
oh,
see. Okay.
they didn't change anything. I got a notice today when I'm getting ready to do a post. Posts are now reels.
Wow. So I'm looking at mine. I went real quick to mine and I'm seeing reels. Now I have it muted. So and here his friend's reel. See? So and then I like that you have how's your Wi-Fi, and then you have an interactive sticker. So
I'm
see
learning
those,
how to play with it.
yeah, so you want to do those kind of things. You want to ask questions, you want to get some kind of reaction as a business owner. And if you go, I follow some people that here they're dancing, they're this and that, and but some of these people are just here. Here's somebody I follow. They just had a baby, and she's doing a podcast with her baby talking about let's see, showing up, showing up. And I remember when she was pregnant, she said, "I'm getting ready to batch a lot of stuff because I'm not going to be around for a while." And she did that, and her stuff was continuously going while she was, having the baby. So now she's back with, okay, here's the baby, and she got the baby on her shoulder, talking into the mic, talking about what she has to say. So that is going to attract people. She could say, well, I can't show my baby. Well, you can't really see the baby face. The baby's sleeping. Turn that way on her shoulder. But she's like, okay, we still got to get this message out. I'm going to be me. I'm in my house. I got the mic. I'm sitting there. I got my baby. That's going to appeal to some people that follow her because either they're mothers or they want to become mothers or they think that's a great thing. So that kind of being your authentic self is just you. That's where we're going. That's why it's called YouTube. Yeah, that's why it's called YouTube.
You on the tube.
So it's all YouTube. The reels is YouTube. You. And if you're just going to be, you could sit here and talk and whatever, or we could take this and clip it. And that's what I'm saying, that you have to say to yourself, am I going to let this noise from the influencer side deter me from my goals of content marketing as a business owner, because it's about the money in the bank. It's about the revenue. It's about what am I posting online that drives a messaging to my call to action, that link where they go to your website, your store, your email, whatever you set up. There's lots of things you can set up to get them into that system of buying. And people call that funnels. I don't like to call it funnels, but it is a funnel.
I like what you called it. You called it a customer journey.
Yeah.
They meet you. And maybe you say, hey, I got great cookies. I got cookies over here. And I just want to let you know, I got a new batch of cookies. And then, the equivalent of come smell the cookies and come look
Right.
at the cookies.
Right.
And then they do that with you. Then the next step is they try the cookie. Oh, yeah, this is really good. And then the next step is like, I think I'll buy a dozen. And the next
exactly. That happens in the grocery store. The best funnel is when you're in the grocery store and the lady with the sausage is there. That chicken sausage or whatever they're cooked, and they got little pieces of sausages or cheese or whatever it is that they want to push is on a little stick, and they're there for you for free. Hey, would you like to try one of these so and so brand chicken sausages? They're really good. They got da 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 da. Oh yeah, and then you try it and you go, oh, this is really good. Or what aisle on it? No, they're right here. So you pick it up, put in your cart, and then you go about your way, and it's in the cart.
And how did they get to that particular store? They heard about it. They heard about okay, so you walk into the store, the store is famous for whatever. So that means you got to go find the realm where the people that you service hang out, groups, groups and different places that are online. You go and what did you say? Social listening. I remember you taught us about social listening.
Listening. There's a lot of pieces in this making content that you have to put into play. And I know we don't have a lot of time as business owners. You don't have a lot of time to be online. So that's why your online has to be productive. You have to curate what you want to watch. You have to use tools like Feedly that will bring you stories from the website, so you don't have to go and pick and choose. You just go into Feedly. I have stuff that come in your email if you sign up for newsletters. I have I think what's it called? Morning Brew is one. I like to look at those, and they bring me the updated stories of the day. There's another one, Morning Consult or something, that they have it broken out by tech and finance and politics, and they send me a separate email. And if I go through all those things, I'm caught up for the day. So I'm not spending hours online and spending minutes. And you can budget that into your time.
And that's what you've done for us. You went out and got all the stories. You come back here and you talk about, okay, this is what's effective for you right now, and how to make it an easy process.
Right.
Have your story.
Yeah.
Have your community.
Yeah.
And then you talk to that community, building relationship with that community. And Jill, I think it's Feedly, Feedly.
Yeah, it's let me what can I type? I can just put it in the comments. Feedly.
I put it in there.
Okay, there. Feedly.
So so you need to know where the people are hanging out too. Where are the moms with babies hanging out? And because that's your customer base, and that's where you can.
And you have to know that information. Like, okay, my target audience is moms 25 to 40. And they have new babies. Like I was just saying about the person that I'm following, I saw on Instagram. And I know that she had a baby because she said she was in the pictures pregnant, and she was saying this and that. So that's how I know. Not even like being on Instagram every day. I already know. So when I come in, I'm like, oh, she had her baby. She's got posts with the baby. She's not hiding the baby. She's like, I'm a mom. I'm a working mom. I got other kids. Da, 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 da. So she's talked about those things along with, okay, I help you build the systems that help you do. And I would want to buy from her because she's a mom of more than one child. She got to have a system, or else it just blows up.
Get a system.
When you have little kids, everything has to be planned. Everything has to be, okay, not planned to perfection, not perfection, just Okay, I gotta feed the baby this time, and the toddler has to eat, and I gotta did this, and this is coming, and this package is coming, and then I got a client this, and I got a meeting. So somebody that could plan stuff like that, that's somebody you want to follow, even if you don't have kids, because they're gonna have a system in place to help you with your time, managing your time and getting everything done.
Yeah, I heard something last week about trust your schedule,
Mm-hmm.
but you got to have one that
You gotta have
you
one.
have
You
a
gotta
schedule.
make it.
Yeah,
That's
and
just like when I talk about a market strategy. You gotta have one already. You gotta have a marketing plan and put in your strategy change, but that marketing plan is the framework of the house. You're not gonna rebuild that every day.
and TJ, I'm gonna put a plug in here for you. Not shameless. I'm just gonna plug it. TJ has a social media planner that can help get you started, so you know what you're gonna say on what day, or either the type of content that you're gonna put out on what day. So I'm organizing my stuff to. Okay, I might do an educational piece. Then I might do something fun. Then, okay, here's a house for sale. Oh, here's a little bit about me. Here's a testimony from my clients. So there's different pieces or
Right.
different types of content on different days. And yeah, it's taken me work to do it.
Right.
I'm like, oh, and here's the thing I would like to encourage people. It's okay for you to be sitting down trying to figure all this stuff out, because sometimes we think, oh, if I'm just messing around by sitting here and working on my social media strategy, because there's this um, myth that if you are sitting down online, you're not working.
Right. And I was looking at Jill because Jill's asking about Feedly. So with Feedly, you can curate the news you receive. Yes, if you get topical information on like your industry or whatever topic you want to follow. So with mine, I have a marketing section, and then when it comes, this is the phone. When it comes in, these are all the articles from the websites that talk about this topic. And I can go. I have a SEO and WordPress. I have a social media section. I have a business section, a data section, email section. So when you put in, you can categorize, and when you put it in, when you put in the URL of the website, say it's social media examiner, is that it?
Yeah,
Socialmediaexaminer.com. If you put that in, because you have to put URLs in, it will say, oh, that site talks about social media and strategy, and then you can categorize that. And then if you go to another website and they talk about another topic, the Feedly knows what the subject matter is, so it will group it together for you. So you go in every day, and it says, hey, these are the things for today. I think it says today. Yeah, it says today when I go in. Matter of fact, I have 47. I have 47 items. I have a lot of things.
oh, I'm
So
not TJ.
so yeah, it says today, and then it shows me stuff from today. Like here's from speaking of Social Media Examiner, how to use LinkedIn Business Manager, a guide for marketers, and that came in 5 hours ago. So it will update. And then there's a pay. The Feedly is free. There's a paid section where if you want to do more stuff, I think like if you want to forward to email, something that you want to do, scheduling or something, you have to pay, but it's free.
Right. Hey, Yolanda. So
Hey.
yeah, I like. Um, Thank you for the reminder on that, because TJ, I get her stuff on Discord that keeps me up to date with all stuff social media. I'm like, oh, that's a good nugget, and that's why I learn what I'm learning about Facebook and about uh, Instagram.
Right. And I have, let me see, do I have my Discord link? I'll put that in.
Right, and because Discord is like quick and to the point, I don't have to swim through stuff when I'm on Discord, unless you got a lot of different Discords that you're in. But it was I like getting the notification and here's the info
Right.
immediately,
Okay.
not having.
Jill has some more. Let's get to Jill says, fantastic. Thanks. I clicked on the news link on Facebook and it was trash. And a time sucker would love to curate it instead. Awesome. You're
Yeah,
welcome. Yes. I don't get my news from Facebook. Honestly, I said this a lot of time. I don't really use Facebook. I only use it for business. I don't look for news. People that I follow that talk about politics stuff, about I don't want to hear. I mute them. because I don't want to see that when I go to Facebook. So I see a lot of happy birthday stuff. I just realized I see a lot of happy birthday stuff because I muted a lot of things. But you can go in and fix that feed. But Facebook is not the place for news. I have never tapped on the news. I think there's a news tab. Is there a news tab?
There's a news tab. We just
See,
don't use it.
I've never tapped on it. Let me see.
So fixing your feed, I like the fact that you can fix your feed for what it is that
Yeah,
you
there's a
want.
news tab. See, I never tapped. This is probably the first tap I tapped on. It says news for you, and this is not news I want.
Right, and that's why I don't tap on it. You should be a producer on Facebook, not a consumer.
Okay, see, there's a lot of stuff in here that if I tap on, I would be like, okay, I'm not caring about this and that. Um, okay, this is wonderful. 99-year-old woman, absolutely ecstatic to meet her 100th great grandchild from Good Morning America. I that's good for her, but that's not the news I want. So that's why I use Feedly, because I get the stuff that I need. I'm like, okay, I know to look at my email for the two newsletters that I mentioned, and I go to Feedly. I think I got another app on my for the desktop, but I can go to Feedly, and it's like, okay. Oh, here she. Jill says yes. The news tab is what I was talking about, not the feed. It's trash. Um, Tati says, excellent. Produce rather than just consume. Exactly. Jill says, I'm really excited about Feedly. We'll set mine up today. Good. I thought I had mentioned it before. Maybe it's been a while. But yeah, Feedly.
Yes, this we have to cycle back around because we
Yeah.
have new people that come on and
Right. Because see,
yeah.
that's what I'm saying. Sometimes I'm like, am I repeating? But you have to, we have to repeat things because, like you said, Jill didn't know about it. And now she knows about it. So this is a way to fix your time to where you're not going and sorting through stuff that doesn't matter. Like I said, the Good Morning America thing in the news. That's great, but that doesn't have any bearing for me. So that's why I rarely use the Facebook app. I go into Business Suite. I go into the Business Suite app because that is the app I use to manage all the many pages that I have to manage. So I go in there. I don't see any news. I don't see any happy birthday posts or we got a new dog. Those are great. Those are great. But I'm just like, my purpose with Facebook is business. So when I go in, because otherwise you get sucked in. And then you, instead of spending 20 minutes doing what you need to do, you're like looking at this and looking at that. So Jill said, go ahead.
Jill says that my intent with Feedly is both for my own knowing, but also, and perhaps even more, to share with my community things that will be helpful for them.
Exactly. That's how you use it, Jill, is to find information that you can share, up to date information, like stuff that comes. If you check it in the morning, you'll see what's been happening up until the time you check it, and you say, oh, this is news, let me share it with my audience. That could be a piece of content that you make a story on Instagram, or you make a reel on Facebook, or you make a post on your Facebook page. I would start posting more on the Facebook page, which I'm going to start doing too, because I was just posting things. Okay, this is the show for the week. This is the show for the week. Now I'm like, okay, maybe I want to go in and share more information, since Facebook is, thank you, Zuckerberg, since Facebook is going to do more of this in front of people that would never see my post before. Mm-hmm. And if you're giving out information, if you're keeping them informed, if you're saying this is helpful, this is edu infotainment, they're going to say, oh, I like that page, like, follow. That means that's a signal to Facebook that, hey, you like this and you want to see more from this page. That's how it works. It wasn't working like that before because Facebook was friends and family only. You only got to see what was in your friend circle. That's why people were like, in the last few years, Facebook business pages was like, there's no engagement on it, right? Because Facebook wants you to buy an ad. They want you to push out your content with an ad. Now they see that's not working because here comes TikTok coming along going, oh, you don't have to run an ad. You just have to be,
just post
be entertaining, be fun, be lively, be this, be that. So now Facebook is, they realize that they have a teen problem. There was a Pew study that came out I think it was last week, about how the drop in Facebook, and I was like, teens aren't even on Facebook. I think it was like 70 something, and now it's 30 something.
That's a 40% drop.
I think it was like, what year was it? 2015, something like that, before pre-pandemic stuff. But Facebook knows they've known they have a problem with that age group. So that's why the things are happening the way they're happening, but we need to make them work for us. So really, that's what I'm saying today about your goals. Our goal is not the influencer track where we're gathering likes and we're gathering follower number. Oh, look at my follower number. I had 40,000 people follow me. So what? As a business owner, I want a bunch of people that's following me for the business and the services that I provide, and they need it or like it, and they talk about it to other people, and they all click that link and come on over, and I say, hey, here's the link to buy. That's where they buy, at the end of the journey, not at the beginning. You don't hit them with the buy me.
The buy me, the first thing
Hit
you
them with
come
the
in the
buy.
room
Yeah,
is you
hey,
have to
buy
buy me.
me.
No, no, no. So we're looking at doing the engagement. Yeah,
Right.
we're on the influencer side is looking for numbers, but we're looking for engagement.
We're looking for engagement. We're looking for action. We're actually looking for action, for them to actually look at your message, because it's targeted and on point, clear, concise, telling them what you want to do. Click on the link to get that, and they click on the link and they get it. Or they, you put them in your email list. How there's different roads. Once you want that link, it's different roads depending on your goals, and we can talk about that another
Right.
show.
I was going to tell them they need to set up a little session with you to tell them how to make that work. And then we have the tools for that as well, how to make that work.
Right. So we're going to talk more about the goals, because I think about 5 of them. So I want to go into more detail. So we're
Okay,
going to
cool.
do that over here. So you're going to join me, TerryJohnsonOnline.live. Look on the Bizchicks Facebook page. There is a post with the link to join. Bizchicks Facebook group, there's a post there also. So we want to oh, let me see. Oh, there we go. I forgot what to click on.
And then Jill says she appreciates the inspiration today. Thank you, Jill.
You're welcome.
Yes, everything that you need to help you keep it pushing.
Right.
And so Terry Johnson online.live is where we're going to go next.
Right.
For part 2 for the rest of the story.
Yeah.
Let's talk over there. And we want to thank you for tuning in today. Every Tuesday is always something good, and little brunch, a little something to keep you going until the next place. And you can join Bizchicks as well. Just text B-I-Z to 33777, and it'll take you over to our community where you can join, put in your profile over there, and then we keep you informed. We've got workshops, we've got other Bizchicks that you can connect with over there, and we just want to make sure that you have everything you need to take the hassle out of your hustle and to build a profitable business that's fun to run. We'll be back tomorrow, which is Wednesday, with Coach Karen. Thursday is Happy Healthy Habits. Friday, we're talking tech. And then, like always, TJ will be back here next Tuesday. So stay tuned. Keep in touch, and thank you for taking time with us today, and we will see you really, really soon. It's okay for you to make business and make money in your business, and be sure to go to the front of your online.
Yeah.
We'll see you over on Terry Johnson Online just a few minutes.
It's 9 a.m. Pacific time, 12 p.m. Eastern time. About 15 minutes.
Yep, 15 minutes. See you there.